So I know I really shouldn't care what people think about if I was a real Christian or not when I left faith. Forgive me, I'm a little swollen. I had my shoulder surgery. It's only day 4 since surgery, so my face is a little swollen. Not that it matters, but there I go, pointing out things that don't matter. I know what it is to be a true believer, and being told that I probably just didn't believe or didn't believe enough, those kinds of things are just infuriating because I know what my level of belief was. I know that everybody who knows me or cared about me in any way knows the extent of my level of belief and how intense and central it was to everything that I did. As I look through so I'm like 8 years as far as deconstruction goes, but even though I feel like I'm at ground zero and everything has been deconstructed, I'm still finding a lot of damaged areas to kind of clean up, I guess. And in that, I'm seeing kind of what that path was for those seven years of deconstruction. In the first couple, I was just feeling like disconnected from the word Christian. I was feeling sad and upset about the way Christians were being viewed by other people, as being judgmental and stuff. It wasn't sitting well with me and I was uncomfortable with it. But in a way, almost where I kind of wanted to detach from the name because I was sick of being viewed that way, because I really did just truly love people. Hate the sin but love the sinner was a mantra in the back of my mind always, and I guess I saw myself as different. Another thing people always say, even now, when they want to pray for me or minister to me through Jesus Christ, is they have a relationship. It's not a religion. I'm sorry, but religion is like the worship of a deity. I don't care if it's Jesus. I don't care if it's, a temple or the earth or whatever. If you're worshiping something outside of yourself, some type of power source or deity or whatever, you're in some type of religion. It doesn't matter that you call it a relationship. It can be a relationship and a religion both in one. Okay? One doesn't make the other one go away. In fact, a lot of people would say they have a relationship with their deity. So, anyways, it's just something that irritates me. And I used to say that too. I think it felt like I was taking it out of the category of other religions because I had found the one true religion, which was relationship with God. It was special. It was different. It was unique. It wasn't religion, because religion could be abusive and religion could lead to occults, and religion could be like bad things. So in my mind, what I had was special, unique, and individualized. It was a relationship. It wasn't a religious fad. It was relationship. And so I know that from my own personal experience with saying it myself. However, it's really hard to get people to see that they're doing that when they're doing it in defense of you telling them that you don't need their Jesus. So that can be kind of frustrating. Anyways, the road of deconstruction for me was a lot of just kind of wanting to disconnect from Christianity, but also seeking out like ultimate truth. I really, 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 really wanted answers for things, about how the Bible came about and its inerrancy and stuff. I was really seeking out answers. I'm so sorry. I'm feeling very tired. Whew, it just comes in waves after surgery. The exhaustion, it just comes in waves. I wanted to know the truth. So through my 7 years of deconstruction, I'm 8 years out from the beginning of that. I really thought God was showing me something special. I was safe in my relationship with Him, and religion in and of itself didn't matter to me. So I wasn't trying to uphold a religion. I didn't care about tradition or any of that shit. I was willing to rock the whole fucking foundation of everything. I wasn't ever afraid of that. I was always willing to push boundaries, especially if I felt like God was telling me or showing me something. I was always looking for the keys to unlock deeper truths and wisdoms. Um, and I'm sure many of you watching this are. Even as a Christian, you want the real answers. You're not just looking for a religious anecdote or a band-aid for something. Like, you want the truth. You think that you found the truth. I thought I had found the truth and that it would withstand any test. My faith would withstand any test because it was real. And my faith was. The problem was the thing that I had put my faith in wasn't. And as I slowly deconstructed that, I still remember thinking, though, religion in itself is the thing that's wrong here. But my relationship with God is sound, and it's going to withstand this. And God is going to show me where I'm supposed to be. Whoever God is, whatever God is, I'm going to come to that meeting place with my Creator. I just know it. I knew it. I knew that as I let go of religious boundaries and ideals, eventually I would get to the meat of it all, and I would find God. I believed that until a couple of years ago. In fact, I didn't cross over into atheism until last year. And it was really as I deconstructed all of that and realized a lot of like the religious stuff that I believed, even the relationship stuff, was all, I don't want to get into the details of all of that in this particular video, but as I was undoing all that and seeing that outside of the religious ideals that I had that I was calling relationship, there really wasn't a whole lot of substance there. I was meditating and praying and really working on myself. I was really working on me as a person. And that was beautiful. And I did a lot of internal work, but it really wasn't guided by anyone. I thought it was. I thought it was all spiritual. And really, truly, it was just me working on myself, always seeking truth, always trying to grow and be better. And I do that without religion every day, in fact. And leaving religion behind, though it was the hardest thing, was also the easiest thing. It was leaving relationship behind and recognizing how fucking powerful my brain is when it comes to relationship. God, that hurt a little. I get carried away. I'm moving my arm way too much after surgery than when I'm supposed to be. We're not at that point in therapy yet, Summer. Chill out. Anyways, relationship, religion. If you're undoing religion but still holding on to relationship, I still challenge you to find out what the structure of that relationship is. Because if it really still is a religious foundation, it will likely also unravel. Because everything I knew God to be was based on scripture. And I'm sorry, no matter which way you slice the damn thing, the Bible is religious. It just is. It's not just relationship. And I remember even thinking like I could just let go of the Bible and it would just be me and God, and that would be okay too. Because what I had experienced was real. My experience with God was so real to me that there was no way. I had just experienced Him in a different religion, that maybe even other religions, people had the same experience with God. They just had a different religious makeup. And that was one of like my, okay, that's possible things. But eventually, I just came completely out of it, past it. And the relationship that I had, the connection I had with God was really like just a connection with my own intuition. And other people might not understand that or believe that, and that's okay. And I haven't figured all of that out for myself yet anyway. All I know is that when I left religion behind and sought after God, whoever, whatever God was, I still didn't find that. Outside of religion, that relationship ended up really not mounting to anything for me personally. So just a little bit more of my experience when it comes to it's a relationship, not religion.